guys, it's Priscilla from New York. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Priscilla's English Lessons. Now in today's lesson, we're going to be taking a break from future tenses and past tenses and talk about a very common mistake in pronunciation. Now, pronunciation isn't that important for most words. However, for what I'm about to show you, it is very common and can easily change the meaning of your sentence. So today, we're going to be talking about our pronunciation, specifically pronunciating or saying the and B. Now, these two letters sound pretty much the same when you talk about similar words. So the way I like to remember which sound to make in words, I always say in my head, vivid and baseball. The reason why I like these two specific words is because there are two V's and two B's. So it's vivid and baseball. So a good trick for pronouncing your V's is V, vivid. Your lower lip touches the your upper teeth, vivid. For baseball, your two lips touch, so baseball. So that's a very big difference there. So if you don't know what vivid means, it means clear. Okay, so we're going to get some vocabulary in here as well while we talk about these words. So some common words, again, these V and B's are very commonly mispronounced. There are lots of words with V and B that sound the same but mean very different things. So in this video, hopefully your pronunciation skills are a little bit improved and you also leave this video with lots of new vocabulary because we're going to be talking about lots of vocabulary in this video. So we're going to start off with van and ban. Now, as you can see, the only difference between these two words is the beginning letters, V and B. So if you were to say in a sentence, van, I drove my van to the picnic yesterday. Instead, if you say, I drove my van to the picnic yesterday, doesn't really make that much sense. So you want to make sure you know your V's and your B's. To ban means to stop something. Again, we're going to improve our vocabulary today. And a van is just like a vehicle. That's the best definition I have for it. I'm sure that you guys already know what a van is. Now, we're going to go through lots of examples like these throughout this whole video. There is also vow and bow. So bow, I'm sure you guys already know. It's when you take a bow at the end of a performance. A vow is a promise. So once again, the only difference between these two is the V and the B. So if you were to say, I took a vow at the end of my performance, well, people will look at you a little funny. So you want to make sure that you know your V's and your B's. Okay, so another similar type of situation is vet and bet. So I'm sure you guys already know what these two words mean. We got vet and bet. So you definitely want to make sure you know what you're pronouncing V, B, because as you see, there are lots of words that are spelled the similar way, but they start with different different letters like V and B. But there's not much of a difference to them, so you definitely want to make sure you know what you are pronouncing. So there's also vox and box. Now this is a very, very, very big one. Now if you don't know what vox is, it's basically just your voice. Now this is a big one because if you say, for example, like you're moving, I put my materials in a box. You know, people look at your mouth when you talk, so if you say vox, they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? That makes no sense. Because basically what that means is you put all your materials in your voice, which is a little weird. So you'll, once again, want to make sure you know what you are saying. There's also that and bat. Then going back to baseball, I'm sure you guys know what a bat is, but it can also be an animal. Okay? And if you don't know what a vat is, it is basically just a tub or a tank. So if you say, I took my vat, my pet, out to the park yesterday, well, you're saying that you took a tub or a tank out to the park. Those are probably very heavy, so people will ask you how you carry it. So you want to make sure that and bat, you know, your lips and what they do when you pronounce are very, very, very important. There's also vig and big. Now this is another very commonly mistaken thing. And once again, it can change the meaning of your sentence. So big is a little bit of a complicated definition. It's an excessive rate of interest on a loan. Okay, very complicated definition, but that's what it is. So if you're in like real estate or banking, good vocabulary to have in your brain. So this is a very big thing. So if you say, I got a very big pet yesterday, well, you want to make sure that you say big because you're talking about your animal. So those are all the examples that I have for you guys today. This is a very shorter video compared to my other lessons, but it's nonetheless a very important one. So V, lower lip touches the upper portion of your teeth, and B, both of your lips kind of touch together. So once again, a very clear, simple, easy way. If you remember these two words, you are very, very just like good to go. Because there are two V's and two B's. If you know baseball, which I'm sure all of you guys know, then you will know vivid. If you remember these two words and what your lips do when you pronounce those two words, you will be in tip-top shape for your pronunciation game for the V's and B's, and people will definitely be impressed if you are new to the English language, because new speakers especially make these common mistakes. Now, these are just a few words in the English language, the English dictionary. There are so many, many more like these, where the only spelling difference is basically the V and the B. So once again, you want to be careful what you are saying and how you are pronouncing your V's and B's, because it can definitely change the meaning of your sentence. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helps your pronunciation game a little bit more and that it'll help you in your daily life, especially if you are new to the English language. Thank you guys once again for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.